Hi, and welcome to the Energetic Business Map. This is the first one I'm doing because in the past I've done what's called intuitive business readings. They've been great, yet myself and my business have evolved, and I actually now wanted to add more. These are only going to come out once a month, and they are good for the whole month. And I just love it because we're going to be doing things like, I'm going to be doing an opening grounding. So soon I'll help you guide and become grounded. Going to look at the chakra that's actually the focus for this month. I'm going to do a bit of a tarot spread, so still have the intuitive business reading in there. I'm going to look at some energetic practices for the chakra. I'm going to give you a business prompt. And I'm also going to do like an ending, so an energetic sealing. So not a ceiling, an actual sealing, like closing off the beautiful thing. And I'm actually really excited about this because it actually shows more of what I'm able to do. Now, light language may come up, so please be aware of that. I do write, speak, sing, um, with my hands as well, like light language, and that's something that happens. Now, today we're actually looking at the beautiful solar plexus chakra. Now, you may have heard about the chakras. They're actually energy vortexes within our body and around us. They're absolutely everywhere. Plants have them, animals have them, everything has them. It's just absolutely beautiful. Now, you may hear that people say, oh, energy gets blocked. It doesn't. Energy can't get blocked. It moves or it transforms. And there's scientific proof for that. And that's why I do sort of go on about that, is energy doesn't get blocked. It will transform. So if there's negative energy within a chakra, it's going to transform one way or another. And that's just something to be aware of. Now let's do this beautiful grounding. What I would love for you to do, if you feel it's safe, is to gently close your eyes and imagine yourself as a mini you. And I then want you to imagine that mini you within your heart and give your heart some beautiful, beautiful love. We all need it, every single one of us. We all need it. So giving yourself some beautiful love. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to imagine that mini you then going down your body, down and down and down, down into the earth. And not just a little bit under the feet. I want you to go into the core of Mother Earth, right in that middle. That beautiful warmth that comes. It's not going to be overbearing heat. It is enough heat for you that you need right now. So imagine yourself in the core of Mother Earth. Imagine Mother Earth giving you the biggest hug possible. Biggest absolute hug. Now, you may imagine different things in here. You may see, know, hear, whatever comes through. I love to use the word imagine because that brings our beautiful child out. And it's just so gorgeous. So imagine in there. Is there crystals in there? Is there a sound that you're imagining? Is there something else? What is in there? And so I invite you to feel the pulse of where your business was born and let it hold you as you rise into this next cycle. So just sit there and just imagine. Imagine Mother Earth giving you that hug, imagining what you can imagine in there. And then your beautiful business. It comes through as a gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Gorgeous energy. And you're going to sit there while I continue with this beautiful energetic business map. Now, our chakra focus for January is the solar plexus chakra. And I also want to mention that if you come back to this energetic business map 5 years down the track, it will still provide you with what you need. Now, the solar plexus chakra is the beautiful chakra. We've got the root, the sacral, and the solar. Now, it's roughly around the stomach area. You can tune in to feel where it is for you because, of course, someone came up with the chakras and they are real. They are real, they're energetic, they're real. I've proven it many times, yet someone's still come up with the idea of where they are and all that kind of stuff. So I want you to tune in and learn to discover things for yourself. Ignore everything that you've heard about the chakras. I'm all about you tuning into yourself. It is so important that you find your own answers. Ignore what you've been taught to seek outside for answers. It's now time to learn to tune in. Now, the themes of this solar plexus chakra is energetic leadership. Now, you might be thinking, hang on, I'm not a leader. Yes, you are. You created a business that automatically makes you a leader. Now, that might be scary, and that's okay because fear is there for a reason. It brings up something. Be gentle with yourself and go into it. What does it mean to actually be a leader? Whether you do what I'm doing and do a lot of videos, that kind of stuff, I've got a podcast as well. Or maybe you don't do anything like this at all. Now, I will be eventually speaking on stages, etc. I'm going to be holding day retreats and then longer retreats. This is who I am. This is who I want to be. This is where I want my business to go. And I love it. And I'm showing up as the leader. So what is that? And it's also about confident self-expression. And you can see I'm confident expressing myself and all about this. This is why the intuitive business readings needed to change into the energetic business map because they needed to evolve. And that's all about self-expression. Now, there's boundaries in this beautiful chakra in regards to clients or the audience that you have, the relationships. So what relationships do you have with your clients and with anyone that is on your social media channels or website, whatever it is? What kind of relationship? How do you help them feel safe and secure and whatever it is that you want them to feel? How do you do that? And what boundaries do you have around this? Because, of course, we need boundaries. They are so important. It helps us feel safe and it helps everyone else feel safe as well. And it's also about the sovereignty of saying yes and no. No is a complete sentence. You don't need to justify anything at all. You don't need to say, no, I can't do that, blah, 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 blah. You just go, no. It is a complete sentence. Remember that you may have people pleasing, and that's why you may say yes a lot when you actually want to say no. Practice saying no. Stand in front of the mirror and go, no. And get really firm with yourself and just go, no. So when somebody goes to ask you something and you know you don't want to do it because it's not right for you personally, not right for your business, whatever, you've practiced saying no. It is powerful, extremely, extremely powerful. And it's about reclaiming agency in your own business model. And what I mean by that is that you may be working with a coach and they may turn around and go, actually, this is what your business model should be. Like they may turn around and say, okay, now you should be doing retreats. You're ready for retreats. That may be something you never want to do. So it's reclaiming that and going, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't ever want to do that. That's not part of my business model. And again, that's learning to say no. So reclaim that, reclaim your business. Again, seeking answers outside. I have a coach. I have no problems with having coaches because sometimes I've got blocks, not actual blocks, but you know, they put blinkers on like on the horses. Sometimes that is me. And having a coach be able to ask me questions and me go, oh, okay, that's interesting. And be able to stand up and go, actually, no, I don't want to do that. I love coaches. I mean, I'm a coach myself. And having the right coach to guide you, to be there with you, to mentor you is powerful. Instead of signing up to someone that says, okay, you've got to spend $2,000 on ads to get anywhere, and working with them, their onboarding is absolutely terrible. Their foundations are terrible, yet they claim they're making, $1 million a year and now more. Working with those people is not right for me. And I'm learning better. I'm getting better at it to be able to tune in and go, who am I going to work with? Because it's powerful. So this month, the beautiful Solar Plexus Chakra is calling us into a new posture. Yeah, let's say posture of presence. So the posture is not pushing and not shrinking, but standing fully in our own worth, our own beautiful voice, and our chosen path. Remember, time to stand up. It's your business. Do it your way. Now, let's have a look at. Okay, so the first one to come out is the Ten of Cups. Now, Cups is normally about emotions. And let's have a look. I'm going to actually ask some questions of these cards. What belief or pattern is asking to be dissolved around power or worth? And in this card, there's a beautiful dog and the cat that are so beautifully just actually the presence. They are right there in the moment. Yes, they're probably sleeping a little. Well, they are sleeping. Um, your worth. What is your worth in regards to emotions? You may have been told, don't show emotions. Oh, you're too emotional, or what women get told a lot of the time, we're too, whatever it is, I can't remember, we got locked up for it. Um, what is your worth around this now? If you show emotions, what does that actually mean to you? And what is the power in showing your emotions? How is that powerful for you? Not only personally, but also with your business as well. Now, sometimes I get emotional when I'm on doing my podcast episodes or these, and I let it out, and I love it. I'm not always, having emotions on these videos, but when I do, I show it because I want people to understand this is powerful. It is powerful to show your emotions. Don't hide them, because when you hide them, guess what happens? They eventually come out in some way or another. Now, I was going to show you that card. That's the gorgeous card. And they're just beautiful. Now, the next question, what energy wants to come through in leadership or visibility? Oh, the card to come out is a major arcana, which means going inward. And it's number 17, which is 8, the star. The energy that wants to come through is the energy of air. This person, I'll show you in a sec, is actually up in the air. And there's lots of sparkles around. There's lots of stars around them. Bring in that beautiful energy. Just bring in, tune, and take yourself out into the ethers and gather that energy in before you need to become visible in whatever way that is. Visible even means written content. That is being visible. It doesn't mean just videos. Doesn't mean just videos. It means any form of content you create is being visible. And that's the energy that wants to come through. Make sure you can see it properly. That's the energy that wants to come through. You are the star. Now, the last question is, what aligned action is ready to be taken? Okay, so we've got the King of Coins. Now, yes, I do talk about masculine and feminine energies. It is the actual energies, like masculine is more to do with the action, that kind of stuff. Feminine is more about, the nurturing, the caring, all of that kind of stuff. So it's that, it's not genders. And, there's people out there that say you shouldn't even use masculine and feminine. That's them. This is me. I use it. Now, in here, the coins is about abundance. And yes, money is abundance. But it's all abundance. What does wealth mean to you? What does abundance mean to you? And so, what aligned action are you ready to take in regards to abundance? How can you bring in that masculine energy of action, of doing, it's not pushing, it's just the right energy coming through. Now, gold is alchemy, which is change. Green is traditionally a healing color. I like to say awareness because we're not broken, we don't need healing. So it's bringing in awareness. And that's that gorgeous card, isn't it? It's beautiful. Now, question. I want you to answer this question. So, where am I leaking power in my business and how can I call it back? Now, leaking power might be the fact that you've got boundaries, but you've let them lapse a bit. That's leaking power. Bring those beautiful walls back. Now, boundaries are solid yet flexible because life happens, things change in business. Look at this. I was doing intuitive business readings every week. Now it's evolved into this. And that is my boundaries. I had boundaries around intuitive business readings. My business came through. Even a friend I was talking to said, why don't you do monthly intuitive business readings? Which I did last year. Then it transformed into this because they didn't feel quite right. How powerful is that? Oops. Now, I've got all this written down because there's so much. Now, what I would love for you to do is let's look at some energy practices. I would love for you to put your hands on your solar plexus, which is, roughly stomach area that way. And I want you to breathe golden light into this space. Remember, gold is alchemy, which is change. So just imagine the breath going into that chakra, that golden breath. And so anytime you feel that something is scattered, your energy is a bit scattered, just do that. It's amazing what it can actually do. Even now, I can just see the beautiful gold energy. It's just gorgeous. I love it. Now, an affirmation. I trust my inner authority and I lead from my center. Isn't it beautiful? And let's do another visualization. See a golden sun growing in with the solar plexus chakra and expanding into the energy of your business. What a beautiful connection that is. Isn't that just beautiful? Oh, it's just beautiful, isn't it? Now let's have a look at a prompt for you. Another beautiful prompt. What does it mean for me to lead energetically, not through effort, but through grounded confidence? And you remember at the start, I got you to take yourself right down into Mother Earth, into the core. Now, when you do, please give Mother Earth love. She needs as much love as we can give to her because we want to give her more than we actually take from her. And take means that we go down in there and give her all our doubts and everything. That's taking from her. It's great because it's a great way of helping to, transmute our thoughts, patterns, beliefs, and everything. Yet at the same time, you want to give Mother Earth love. And that's a beautiful, just ground. I'm just clearing for somebody. I do this all the time. And that's a beautiful way to ground. Imagine yourself going down into Mother Earth and seeing yourself connected. And make sure that before you go to bed, you disconnect from Mother Earth because you want to be able to sleep as well. Now, let's give you another prompt. I'm going to give you a couple actually. Where am I ready to be seen? And what truth have I been hiding behind politeness or fear? Now, these will be in the show notes, so please look at the description of this YouTube below. And we're coming to the end. So now I want you to imagine zipping up your beautiful solar plexus chakra with that golden light. So go into your solar plexus chakra and take a big zipper and just zip it up. And I just want you to reconnect with the Earth Connection Chakra, the core of Mother Earth. And then I want you to visualize a soft shield of light around your body and your business. Now, this shield is not going to stop all the beautiful love and all that coming in. What it is going to do, though, is that if anyone sends anything to you, it is going to transmute it and send it out into the universe. It doesn't send them back to them. I feel that is so wrong. It transmutes whatever it is into love and sends it elsewhere. So it doesn't come into you or your business. And I just want you to close your eyes with your hands on your solar plexus chakra and just listen to this. My energy is sovereign. My business is sovereign, and I lead from within. Thank you so much for watching this the energetic business map. I'm really excited about these, and that's why these will go for a bit longer, because I do a few things, as you can see. And I love this. In the future, maybe the visualizations might get longer. Who knows? It is going to be different every month, and I love it. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next month.